and I've confirmed with a lot of high-level folks, people are now ready to pretty much do anything to save the country because every other way and avenue to fix things has been basically shut down. So now let's get to the historical point we are, just for lay folks out there, Dr. Pieczenik, about why this has been activated, what you think is now going to unfold in the next 5 days, where we're going. I mean, explain to folks, talk to us like we're not, former spy chiefs.
What's been activated is really an American revolution through the words of Donald Trump. He may or may not know the specifics, but that's not as important as the fact that he brought out the temperance and the anger that the American public feels, including what you said was...
Well, sure, he's being advised by people that I know full well are part of the counter operation. So I mean, that's why I know
Michael Flynn, I have the highest respect. I can't say anything more. He was the director of intelligence in the Defense Intelligence Agency. So there are those in the Defense Intelligence Agency with whom I have worked and still continue to work. So we're at a key point. What the intelligence community is saying is that there are several charges that want to be dealt with regard to Hillary Clinton. They want her to be indicted for bribery, corruption, obstruction of justice, lying under oath, and most importantly, it's a RICO charge. That's what we use against the Gambino family and the crime families. And the reason we want to initiate that, and there will be a prosecutor to come forth to prosecute her, whether she gets into the White House or not, is because she has been involved in massive corruption with massive collusion. Now, you're getting other people involved as well. So you're talking about Obama, you're talking about Loretta Lynch, you're talking about a Peter Kachek, you're talking about a whole line of people, including the Podesta brothers, who have been involved in this collusion of corruption.
Yeah, with Russia.
Where do we go from here? We have 5 to 6 days to go. If she is elected, there will be an initiative to impeach her as the President of the United States. Our suspicion is that Obama will not pardon her. The reason for that is Obama's too smart. He too came in through the intelligence system, as I've said before, particularly the CIA. He worked for Peter Geithner. He worked for the Asian Society. He is a front for many of these groups. Contrary to what he said, the story is total nonsense. He was not a initiator of civil action on the local level. He was very much a product of the CIA. But you've got to remember 2 things. Saudi Arabia has had a major influence in our government since the Clintons, the Bush seniors, the Bush juniors, and now Hillary. They wanted to make sure that they had somebody very close to the hand of power. And in this case, they initiated and penetrated Huma Abedin very early on in '96. And I've got to say, as a counterintelligence agent, they did a very good job, because no one in the press, not one person in the intelligence community, other than the people I've dealt with, have really spotted this. Secondly, there's an issue of diversity that people are concerned about, particularly Obama. Well, we have diversity because Israel has also penetrated our intelligence, as you've seen with Michael Chertoff and the other people involved in 9/11. So this is a continuation of the corruption and collusion that our government in Washington, D.C. has committed against the American people.
Sure. So